Melee combat is a huge aspect of War of the Roses, and like we've mentioned in a lot of previous interviews, there's a considerable amount of attention and detail has been focused on that area of the design and the combat. You'll be able to also create custom classes, so you could, effectively create a guy and give them the flintlock if you wanted to, or give him a crossbow, or give him, a bow. These are really just effective long-range ones. Of course, a bow and arrow is much more reliable, and it was much quicker for them to reload with this. They're super effective, and so we want to bring that across in the game as well. Crossbows are also a very effective, great ranged weapon in the game. Their uniqueness comes in the form that has much less arc and better control at long-range accuracy, but then those also took more time to reload. Flintlocks are very unique and kind of inaccurate. They're very unreliable, and when you hit somebody, you almost feel like celebrating because you're like, oh my god, I just got him. And it's very rewarding because it is a one-hit kill. It's like you will devastate your opponent. Gears of War 3, they have this really awesome system that's an active reload. And we've actually done that for all of our ranged weapons as well. And each one is unique to that weapon type. So, it makes sense to that weapon how you could improve or shave a small amount of time off of your reload. And that fraction of a second could mean life or death, just like it did back then. And we have a squad system, so you can squad up with some of your friends. You're going to be able to spawn on those teammates to keep yourself in the action. We're also going to have really smart static spawn placements. So if you pick an archer, when you select where you want to spawn on the map, the first options, or where we're going to try and put you first so that you can just keep hitting enter and jump right back in because you're super, you want to just get back into the fight, we're going to spawn you in the right location. So we're also going to try and have a lot of these intuitive systems that we think of ahead of time, that you don't have to go, man, I really wish they would have put a spawn here. Why did they spawn me there? Back then, a lot of the combat was actually grappling and grabbing onto your opponent, and sometimes very short and very quick. We want to kind of extend those out a bit and kind of add more drama to it, for lack of a better word.